ladies and gentlemen, today we at Soweto Theatre. Soweto Theatre, together with the Pufino crew, have decided to do a pre-listening party for our 10 lucky winners. And if you thought it was a scam, you just scammed yourself of a good opportunity of winning the Pufino. But don't worry, today we'll be taking a bit of video so that you can get an understanding of what to expect for the 22nd of November. With that being said, let's just go.
You guys are just getting like the back end, and then she's gonna perform for you guys as well. There'll be a Q&A, we're gonna get to take pictures, and then we're gonna go into another theater so that you guys can have something to eat as well.
I usually don't want people to know the myself because I'm gonna surprise on the day of the show. So who does it business that is a special goodness and be like, yes! Say fire! I write music, I produce, I just learned that I can produce as well. I produce music, I compose, I dream, and then God blesses me with people like the ones on stage to manifest my dreams and make them reality. I'm not too sure what part of the program this is, but yes,
This is the one. Ask questions.
So I think for now we can ask questions. I was never fazed by money because we couldn't earn money, so it didn't make sense to me. It never did. It still doesn't even now, you know. But in the corner, and yes, here and there we do need money, but I was not looking at making money out of that project. I just wanted to create space for us because this is sorry. You know, I think Kasie was umgowo from a Pufino, so there is a Pufino for 2016, and I promise you, I say this all the time, I met God. Christians will kill me for saying this, but I did meet God a Pufino. And when I say God, I feel like whenever we mention the word or the name God, people already have a physical idea of who their God is. But I feel like I met myself and I met my highest self in Puffino. That's what I mean when I say I met God. My highest self is so fearless and is willing to take risks beyond my ability. A lot of people in my industry give back monetarily and they show off these flashy things that they bought for a certain. I'm giving back ngendlela engazi ukuthi iyogculisa umuntu beyond the physical, which is my messaging, which is my storytelling, which is my prayers. So I'm giving back to Jabulani Theatre, which is now known as Soweto Theatre. I'm giving back to Liseli Lahanya, which birthed the sound that I make. I'm giving back to the sound of a cappella, which is also clap and tap, that also created and cultivated the music that I do. I will also be singing a few songs that I contributed with the song, which also tell a story of Kasie and songs like Neomokgadimmabi. Yeah, that's the only one I'm going to do. Yeah, that's the only one I'm going to do. But if you do know the music and you're familiar with it, you hear it in songs. I like being subliminal and very metaphorical with how I create it and how I move in the music. So you'll hear those teensy bits of elements that take you back to the soil.
Yes.
Inspired like
So like it's like I am. I went to similes of Unolo's tenderness, soft and then I came to Unolo, which means tender and soft. You know what I mean? And it describes the kind of love I was blessed with coming from my partner. And I just wanted to have my own wedding song, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I just had my own wedding song? And also I wanted to keep it nostalgic by the Patia. That used to be my favorite wedding song, you know. So I wanted to pay tribute to the person that I am journeying through love with. I wanted to remind that person that it's okay to love softly. It's okay to stay soft. Excuse me. I'm reminding my love to stay soft with me. And I'm reminding us that we are all, I want the English word, we all deserve soft love. We all deserve to be in a bubble. Love is such a beautiful thing and it needs to be celebrated. When no guitar.
For this opportunity, especially to besifazane.
Yeah.
So that you can talk. Like, see, I wonder if you want somebody who's going through a lot right now, because what you just said, we lost our kids due to the food poisoning that is going on. So now we're here to share this opportunity. It's not a question, it's a request. Feature Amanda Black.
I love Amanda so much. I think I love Amanda more now. I'm sure you've seen Amanda now. She's evolving and she's beautiful to watch, especially for abantu ababona ex-Veika. Abafana nathi yeah, Amanda man. I'd love to. I love Amanda. We've bumped into each other a few times. I just also feel like music is not forced and the collision between two artists must never be forced. Many things are alone. Siyayisho thina to the universe grabs it. The massive is cut. Even his guitar. You understand? So that's what I always manifest in my prayers and in my prayers. So I also prayed to do a piano song and did a piano song. with someone I actually like listening to piano kind. But piano is very tricky because piano, what I realized about it, it must stay on the hook. Tina will tell a story, Tina will write verses. We don't sing one thing for 30 minutes. We want to take you from this story, lead you to that hook that's gonna hook you. That's why it's called a hook. And then bring you back into the storytelling, and then we fly the song together. And I realized I did a song called Tuaka, which I also made sure I have it acoustically so that you can hear the real version. Because the things that I wanted on that piano track, they didn't want them anymore. They're like, sister, yeah, I see shine now. I'm like, no, but this one makes sense harmonically, you know. It builds up like, sister, nah. It's fun, I just this part. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, no, but I want mine. This is the part that and it was like, I'm gonna do it on this. Yeah, that's the part they don't want. I was like, what is the mess, brother? I was like, guys, it's time for my
More than anything, I resonate with your spirituality. Whether you're Christian or whether you do Neomokgadimmabi thing, it's neither here nor there. It's spirituality. I'll talk about this some other time. So more than anything, we appreciate what you do. But I think if I have to ask you a question is, will you be able to keep this going until?
I had so many explosive conversations in Zolo with different artists. We are placed here for a reason. If I am abatandas and abefundis, and it is never a burden to be the voice of the voiceless. I like the word creative because when you create, udala into kabutsha, okanye uyayizaliseka, like you add on, right? Our duty as creatives is to start the conversations that the powers that be are scared to have. Our duty as our call as artists is to use our different platforms to put these different platforms to good use. If you're given an opportunity to speak into camera, speak and speak fully. I learned a lot Izolo when Mamleta said, if you're going to do it, you better do it right. You better do it holistically. That is our call as artists. That is our duty as artists.
It is important for us to keep speaking until someone listens. Miriam Makeba did it when she spoke about the system of apartheid. So if that story was
they could tell it, so can we. But we must not ngabangabaza. If you're going to talk about women issues, talk about it. If you're going to talk about spiritual issues, talk about them, and be open to learning other belief systems, and don't operate from a point of kunje and angekujike, because umhlaba uyajika, abantwana bayakhula, you know. I was shocked when my child waphaki papa ne chicken stew ayesikoleni. Bengayiphathi mina ipapa esikoleni, like hey, but my child doesn't care. I'm a 2K, don't care about anything. It's like, it's food and it's nice, and my friends like it. My friends like your pap, so what can I do? You know. So now you can't say now I party with pap in school, whereas the child is comfortable with partying with pap. You know. So it's important for artists to preach what they preach, but always be open to learn a new way of preaching. Hey, Mama. Hello, P. Hello, sweetie.
I'm like so excited because it's cool that you should love it.
Can I tell you a joke about my name? So my surname is Buda. So what's Buda? High school kids are mean. Really, guys? Do you hate me that much? That hi with you, this is
Hi. So I ended up using just to this is where like my mother used to like say it all the time. When also so busy with this, I'm like, this is your son. Nothing better this way. Like I just wanted to thank you. Thank you for being the voice of the woman. Thank you for blessing us with your voice. We see because by the time you write that music, you write it for us. And it tells us. Like firstly I like associate myself with it being an activist. An activist is now in a clinic as a retention counselor, so I keep people into care.
That's beautiful work.
So yeah, and then I'm studying toward being a child psychologist because I feel it is too much.
Yes.
Working, so I think I work with babies. I
love that.
So today we bala and link bala never check with you like if you come in because I can't miss this one. I cannot. So I'm not sure what's in passing. If my passing, it's all on you.
You passing too.
There's a song I like eating
We are
Azania. I just so love this song and I would love if you just like sing it for me. And then my last part is so since it's about South Africa and our health, because I'm in the health service, how do you feel about the health system? Because everyone knows what is your take as a woman in South Africa? Because we've always been put behind. So now I feel more women are standing up in their own front, and you are part of it. You are one of them. By you as music, so it inspires us.
Only Tambu is 80 years old, and she says nothing was changed. The songs they used to sing for their activism as they are part as musicians and activists, it did nothing. And it's very demotivating to have heard that coming out of her mouth, and it's demotivating to want to do it not if a person like Maglenda still doesn't see any difference. We are Azania speaks to that. Not to the owners of them, we are contributing to this station. It's really bad.
Izandla zamasebhizi.
Jalo mangi udeps Gibonu dal masumi I went to see my brother. Call up this person now, and I said, Mr. Policeman, Mr. Policeman. Mr. Policeman. Afternoon, I went to see my brother. Monday afternoon, my mama told mama, where mama is. I want my mama. Too late, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late.
You guys can say that we've seen it on behind the scenes. We've gotten a little taste and a piece of Puffino. So thank you so much. We're going to go and have some dinner. So you guys are gonna go backstage, and have something just to nibble on, have a drink.
Quando non ti sponsor per fuori, come